We Live in Time is directed by John Crowley, and the film stars Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. Ahmet and Tobias, who are both British couples who are challenging through their ups and downs in their relationships, but also learn to cherish one another during the most challenging time in their relationship in this controversial love story. I got a chance to see an early screen from The Insider in my local cinemas, so I'm happy to saw this film. So in America, it did come out like 2 months ago, I believe. And of course, here in the UK, we don't get it till January 1st. So if you are an American watching this, so please keep the spoilers minor to not spoil it for everyone who's not seen it yet. And to those who live in the UK, like me, who have always seen it, early screening, or if not, then I won't spoil the film for you, but I'm going to jump right into the point. I'm pleased to say I really like this movie. I think this is a really well made and this a very beautiful love story. And John Crowley's direction here is absolutely breathtaking. It's just one of the most beautiful love story. It's very moving and it's touching, and you can actually feel it. Tell the script is very tight. It does go into the story lenses or jumping back and forth in time in certain past and present of their romantic relationships between Ahmet and Tobias. Where both of them are very loving couples. They're both going through challenges because Ahmet, who you've probably saw in the trailers, that she has cancer and she's trying to get better, but then of course she has to go to this contest because she's a head chef and she has to do this challenge while also dealing with her cancer treatment. Also Tobias, who is basically a Weetabix company guy who works in the company for Weetabix. So be warned, there is a lot of British food in there. So if you live in the UK, you probably see some British food, you kind of go, oh, that I had that. Oh yeah, I remember this. I've seen this before. And of course, you do get the typical product placements in there. So it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't take me out of the film. It just kind of goes little British thing. So I'm British. Well, I'm Scottish actually, but you get the idea. But I would say this now. Both Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield are very, very likable in this film. They're both really charming. They're really likable in this movie. The chemistry between them is just very moving. I honestly say this now. If there's an Oscar nomination for this film, Oscar nomination says that best screen couple, I want them to win because both of them are just so charming. I felt in the performances, they're really loving, they're very caring, even though you want them to be happy and also cherish that moment with them. And can I say this now, Florence Pugh is really growing me as an actress. Every time I see her, she just gives her one of her best performances every time I see her in. No matter what movie it is, even if the movie is good or bad, I'll watch it for her because her performance is just that good. I do like Andrew Garfield. I know I'm very iffy on his Spider-Man, but even though No Way Home is a little bit better for him because it's Marvel Studios, not Sony, but again, that's a whole other thing. But I would say Andrew Garfield has grown on me a little bit and since Hacksaw Ridge, so he has proved himself now and again. I will say this, the rest of the acting is good, but the story is mostly focused on Ahmet and Tobias. So even though there are a few characters in here, but they do give enough time for Ahmet and Tobias because they're the main focus. They're the main stars of the film. You want to focus on their relationships and you see how they're going through their ups and downs. It's definitely a good message in there to have that you cherish something. Even though someone's not going to live for a long, long time, you want to cherish the moment or try to enjoy life as a married couple. Even if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend or partner or a family of your own, you want to cherish that moment. Even people around you who are no longer with us, you want to cherish those memories and also bring some happiness and also continue to live on what they do. And I will say this now, the film is very touching because there will be tears for this film. If you will be crying because there were a couple of moments I did tear up a little bit. There were a couple of moments I didn't really physically cry, but it did give me teary-eyed a little bit, especially towards the end, which I'm not going to spoil because it is very touching and it's very moving. And honestly, the way it ended, I'm glad it didn't end what I thought it was going to be, but it did end it for, I knew something's going to happen some point, but it didn't do it so predictably. It did it like, oh, okay, I know where this is going. John Crowley, his direction here is stunning. Like I always, it's very moving. It's got really good shots, some cinematography-wise. It's just really touching. He brought that story and these actors to work with and also improvised a few things here and there, which I do really appreciate for this film going for it. And the screenplay by Nick Payne definitely Really well done. I give a round of applause for that, guy. So well done to you, man. This screenwriting is really good. It did start off kind of a little bit wobbly at the start because it is going jumping back and forth now and again, but during that time I did pick up maybe a little bit and I start to, get used to it. It definitely picked up for me more often during the end of the first act to the second and the third, so it definitely picked up for me from there on. I can't really say much about this film because We Live in Time is definitely worth your time, guys, which, no pun intended. So it doesn't come out till New Year's Day. If you're watching this now, definitely watch this movie. It comes out on New Year's Day. You will not be disappointed. It is worth your time. It's definitely a moment to live to watch this movie. You're going to love this movie, guys. You're going to enjoy it no matter what. I'm going to give We Live in Time an A-. Guys, comment down below and tell me, what do you think of We Live in Time? If you live in America, tell me your thoughts on it. Do you love it? Do you like it? Or do you think it's alright? Or do you hate it? Whatever the case is, comment down below. And guys, from the UK or anyone around the world, are you planning to see this movie or are you going to watch it online? Please, go and see this movie. I'm guarantee you guys are going to enjoy this film. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, see ya.